Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hell has finally frozen over and Guns N' Roses has played Hard School live in Baltimore last night. I wanted to get this video done pretty much right after it happened, but you know, I was busy and things were happening, so it's coming out a little bit later, and that's fine. I just wanted to, continue my good old Hard School series that I have on my channel, because there's been many Hard School videos and people tend to like them for the most part, I think, and they get a lot of views and whatnot. So I wanted to give my thoughts on the performance and my overall thoughts kind of in conclusion with this song. Every single Guns N' Roses show pretty much since 2020 in Mexico, people have been following along, Guns N' Roses fans, trying to see if they will ever play this song. And people, show after show, are disappointed. Some are furious, and it's just a constant disappointment with the Guns N' Roses community, the diehard fans, because they will never play the song. Even the night that it was released, they didn't even mention it during the show, and people were livid. So they finally released the song on the 24th, and then, as I said, they played in Baltimore last night, and they finally played it live. As usual, I always keep up with every Guns N' Roses show, especially lately, and I had a stream on my phone going on. I wasn't paying super close attention to it. I was kind of watching sports, and like anytime it would get to a point in the concert where I felt like they maybe would play it, I would kind of go down and look at the show, listen to what they're doing, and just I was just keeping an eye on it. So they played Absurd, and then right after Absurd, it's kind of like a long pause, and then Axl started talking, and once he started talking, like more and more, the more I started to realize, holy shit, they might actually play it. He didn't say a whole lot, but he pretty much said, like, we're gonna try something, and anytime Axl says we're gonna try something, that means something crazy is about to happen. So then he mentioned this is a song about lower education. So that was like the final nail in the coffin. I knew they were definitely gonna play it. And I immediately fucking paused all the shit I was watching on TV, and I was like, we need to watch this. So me and my dad watched a live stream of it and saw the whole entire first performance of Hard School. And yeah, the fan reaction at the arena, or wherever the fuck venue they were playing, wasn't like crazy overwhelmingly excited or anything. You have to realize the majority of the fans that go to these shows are like casual fans that just want to hear the hits and want to go out for a good time. The percentage of diehard fans at the shows is definitely a lot smaller than the casual fans, but there definitely was a pop. You could hear a small pop in the crowd of people that were excited to finally hear it. So yeah, he said it's a song about lower education, and I saw a person online that was kind of pissed off. He's like, all this hype about this song, and like this is finally a chance to talk about it and give a little information about it, and all he says is this is a song about lower education. So gets into the song, finally starting. It's just a surreal moment for Guns N' Roses fans. I was following along in the MyGNR forum, and of course everybody was going apeshit crazy. And yeah, so let's start with Axl's voice. This is a topic that everybody's been really interested to hear, because on the studio version, it is his 1999 vocals, which were very, very strong. And his vocals now are much different and a lot less strong. And this is a song that he uses a lot of power, energy, and there aren't a lot of moments to take a breath. So overall, I thought Axl's performance was decent. I felt like he struggled on the verses and did much better on the chorus, which is a little surprising. A lot of people, including myself, kind of thought it'd be the other way around. But he performed a lot better than I thought he would. It definitely wasn't like his 1999 vocals, and they weren't like super raspy or anything like that. I thought the band as a whole was great, nailed the song. I don't have any complaints with anybody else in the band. I felt like the background vocals in the live performance were much more prominent than in the studio version. You could hear it so much better, and it's a little, I wish in the studio version they were as prominent as they were in the live performance, because I like the background vocals, even though they're simple and they're just saying 2 words. I do like the background vocals and I think it's a good touch. So, got into Slash's middle solo, the slower part of the song, and with Axl and his hey heys. On the studio version, he's kind of just saying hey hey like all over the place. In the live version, he's definitely like singing the hey heys to Slash's guitar solo. It was really cool also to see Slash and his using his slide. It's one of those little things that you kind of forget about. So then, one thing I thought was really cool near the end, I mentioned this in my review for the song, there's some tapping, guitar solo tapping, and I always wondered, who is doing that tapping? Is it Richard Fortus, or is it the same guitar player from back in 1999, because it sounded exactly the same? And I'm pretty confident it is Richard Fortus, because in the live version, he is doing the tapping, and it was really, really cool to see. He really nailed that part, and I love how like the camera on the stage really like focused in on him as he was doing that tapping. Once again, it's one of those things I kind of wish it was higher in the mix in the studio version, because it's there, it's just kind of drowned out in the layers. But in the live version, you can definitely tell it is a prominent part of the song. So then the song ended, and yeah, Axl, I don't think Axl was super thrilled with his performance, because he was like, that was interesting. It was something. I don't really know what it was, but it was something. So I don't think he was too thrilled with his performance. Some other people's opinions on it. I've seen a lot of diehard GNR fans that say that Axl sounded like complete and utter shit on it. My dad thinks he sounded like shit on it. My girlfriend, she said that she didn't think he sounded good, and that she struggled really understanding what he was saying when he was singing. And I understand all of these sentiments from everybody, but me, in my opinion, as I said, I thought he would struggle more with the song, and I felt like he put a decent effort out for sure, and it was much better than I thought it was going to be. And overall, I feel like once they start playing it more and more, and that he gets more practice on it, he will definitely improve. But you can't expect him to have his 1999 vocals at all. So yeah, that's my little review. It's a little, news video of them finally playing Hard Skool live. It's been a long time coming. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys subscribe and like the video. It would be greatly appreciated, and I shall see you guys on the next one.